I'm being asked a question that John will answer. Here's the timeline. Broadway, Dallas, Broadway stuff.
John, well, I mean, it's
gonna have to default to right.
But it's Jeff, you should do that. It could be a variety. That's gonna go. I mean, it is going forward.
Well, we know it's going forward. You know the time.
Yeah. So I'd say in the next. Yeah, he can generalize it. I think he's prepared for that question.
Perfect. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Really good, G. That's great. I'm trying to minimize this.
Like the sunburst.
Are you shy? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you on the golf. Yeah, so I still use that. All of that. I do it that way. Technical, that's what we got to do. And I got them like, and Ron Wall. John's coming, Ron Wall, so that's Ron. Are you going to set it, John? No, John. It's pretty straightforward. Anything specific timeline, I can't all them answer it, so that's their prerogative. I can't say generally anymore.
We've got 1 minute, folks.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. Quick meeting.
I had breakfast with Congresswoman.
Thank you.
And lunch with Rebecca and
Ready, Carrie? Good Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting for the Planning and Zoning Commission for Tuesday, May 28th, 2024 to order. Please stand.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Carrie, ready for roll when you are.
Vice Chair Burton,
Present.
Commissioner Puppy,
Here.
Commissioner Ragsdale,
Here.
Commissioner Kupsick,
Here.
Commissioner Damasio,
Here.
Chairperson Hudick,
Here.
Alternate Hester, Alternate Manuel,
Here.
Alternate Belshi, Alternate McDonald, Alternate Bassler, Alternate Trupiano.
Here.
We have Commissioner Puppy and Ragsdale both online.
Thank you. Next, we have the motion to approve the minutes from the May 14th, 2024 Planning and Zoning Commission workshop, as well as the meeting. Madam Attorney, does that have to be done separately, or can we combine them? Thank you.
I move that we accept the minutes from the workshop and the meeting.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carried. And next item on the agenda is our regular agenda, which is item 3A, the Vestar Verado Marketplace Site Plan PLZV 2300009. Mr. Bondo.
Good evening, Chair, members of the Planning Commission. I appreciate you coming out here this evening. I'm going to make it worth your while by having a fun project before you this evening. Let me go ahead and do this real quickly. As you stated, it's Verado Marketplace Site Plan. We also have, oftentimes you see it in parentheses in our offices, calling it Vestar. So Verado Marketplace Vestar Site Plan. This case is located in Verado. I actually created a vicinity map utilizing their site plan and kind of did a layover. Let me kind of explain where this project's at. It is actually on the hard northeast corner of Verado Way, running north-south, and Interstate 10. Or you can look at it as the southeast corner of McDowell Road in Verado Way. But it falls within the Verado Master Plan community. It's a 55.2 acre project located in the Verado Marketside District. Giving a little bit of history for anybody who's listening online, the Marketside District is a character district within Verado. Verado breaks down their areas into character districts like Main Street District or the Victory District, which is our age-restricted area, Highlands District, just to name a few. Well, the Marketside District is mainly, for the most part, commercial, multifamily, high-density residential. So I actually highlighted a couple areas right here. This is the Verado Marketside residential area. This is Marketside Parcel C, which is the first area that everybody sees. It has the Culvers, the gas station, the hotel. This is a continuation from a past project called Verado Marketside. Verado Marketside has several development parcels within it, and this is one of those development parcels that we're seeing here today, and it's specifically being developed by the Vestar Group. Let me move on to our next slide here. Oops, let's go this way, it'd be better. Okay. So as you see here, the site plan is for a mixed-use project of approximately 520,000 square feet of one-story retail, a grocer, and entertainment buildings. They're often called, as you guys may have heard out in the newspapers and whatnot, lifestyle centers. Lifestyle centers, it's not an indoor mall, it's not an outdoor mall. It is actually something that was uniquely developed years ago when Desert Ridge Marketplace was developed by Vestar all those years ago. This is taking an elements of that Desert Ridge Marketplace and placing it here, taking in the elements and design characteristics established in Verado. They're taking the architectural components of that modern agrarian look that was actually defined through that character district of Verado Marketside. As you can see, this is actually from the landscape plan. There's a lot of time and consideration that's put in this plan, from connectivity from a pedestrian, from vehicular access, crosswalks, and enhancement areas. As you can see here, actually, the landscape architect who worked on this is the same landscape architect who works on Verado. It's Dig Studio. Jay Hicks did this landscaping, and he actually takes in account the Verado look and took it to that next level here for the Verado Marketplace area. Included in your packets, it was all the details of this. I'm actually kind of showing a couple snippets of what it will look like at its entrances and kind of trying to create that sense of arrival onto the site. Since the primary access onto the site, there's two of them. Let me go back real quickly here. You see one coming off Verado Way. Let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. Verado Way, and it has that big, landscape entry, big sense of arrival with vehicles. And the second main entrance here is coming off McDowell Road. Besides that, you have different tenants like the majors, the entertainment hub, and your other shops and inline shops that go in this way. I'm going to touch on those buildings a little bit as well, kind of painting the picture for you. This is what is iconic about Vestar. They do something called the district. So the district's district. In each of their centers, whether it be Tempe Marketplace or Desert Ridge Marketplace, for example, they have a district. But each district isn't the same. They create a unique area for each one of these districts depending on which community they fall in. In this area here, as you can see, I'm kind of highlighting some of the high-level architecture here. And the architect is online as well as the applicant. They have here that elements that have the high-quality materials, but have exposed, C-channel elements and I-beams and stacked bond materials and wood and metal to take that, what they said, that modern agrarian or that element of our past and bring it forward with this modern element. It is very beautifully composed to create the look that you're seeing here before you this evening. I also kind of showed the Harkins. Movie theaters in and of themselves are standalone, unique looks. This one here with the glazing that they have looking into the site right here with some of those concepts. These are the renderings that we're going to start seeing move forward with this lifestyle center, or what we see as Verado Marketplace. Let me move on to a couple of the other shops. Now, I took a snippet from your packet. I took a snippet from each of the renderings. The renderings showing freestanding shops, like this one, on the top left. Right here, and inline shops, a grocer, and some of your majors, some of your other inline shops or shops that you'll see that you find oftentimes creating different elements of design. The attention to detail was what made me, as if you guys know me, loving design, made me very happy. Often ignored is the element underneath the canopy. And here they took into attention all of those details, the wood details, the tongue and groove detail, the lighting, the use materials, the transition between those materials to create what you're seeing here today. And I'm not trying to platform and put them on a different pedestal, but I'm very happy with what we're seeing here this evening and very excited about this project that we have in front of us. At this point in time, I do have the applicant here. If you would like any other questions, we have the engineer, the applicant, as well as the developer here this evening. But let me go back to one last thing before we go into that. The one question I was asked, and I'll answer this real quickly, is what is the timeline? I'm gonna briefly answer that, but I'll let the applicant specifically answer that, is why are we going in right now? What is the rush? I was asked that a couple different times. There is no rush, but we do have this project wanting to move forward because they plan to go forward third or fourth quarter this year to start going vertical. So that means this isn't just a pie in the sky project that's gonna sit on a shelf. There is a real project that they are ready to build, that DMB has worked with, the city has worked with this Vestar group to produce here this evening. And it's exciting to see this timeline, this project moving forward before us this evening. With that, I'm gonna leave the picture of the site development, and I'll let you guys ask questions from there. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Would the applicant like make a presentation at all, or?
Jeff Axtell here with the ownership. We don't
Oh.
have a presentation, but here to answer any questions.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But that will take questions from the commission. Mr. Vice Chair?
Why is Sean still talking? Haven't we taken a vote? That's all I have to say, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. Commissioner Puppy?
I just want to say it's a beautiful conceptualization and I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Ragsdale?
Well, I agree with Commissioner Puppy. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait till it's started and finished. Thank you.
Commissioner Kupsik?
Let's get it going.
Commissioner Damasio?
I have no questions.
Thank you. And Commissioner Bassler?
It's a beautiful design. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Sean, I actually have a couple of quick questions. The ingress egress, if I saw that from the plan off of Verado Way, we have one lighted multi-directional, and then is it three right in, right out? And then on McDowell, one lighted multi-directional, and then is it two right in, right out?
Chair, members of the Planning Commission, I'm gonna let John Willett specifically answer that, but he knows it better than I do. I can see the picture, I'm not gonna guess.
I kept trying to study the exhibits, but like you said, they were.
I'll point out where the roundabouts are supposed to come in on Verado and McDowell. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So working north from I-10, right in, right out driveway, signalized, this is Main Street or Market Street. Right in, right out, right in, right out. Then going down McDowell, right in, right out, full access with the signal. And then this is also full access over here.
Okay.
Part of the agreement, because this is an entry into, I won't say the name, but a big retailer.
Gotcha, right. Well, you one up me.
Any other traffic questions while I'm here?
No, perfect. Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't want him to, Chair, members of the Planning Commission, I didn't want him coming here correcting me if I was wrong. I've been in all the meetings, I sat there in all the meetings, I just want to make sure I'm not wrong. I like it, John, thank you for your help.
Well, I agree with the commission. The aesthetic plan that's been developed here is going to be a nice enhancement for the city as a whole, especially as an anchor, as a gateway coming into the Buckeye from the east. So, very well done, everybody who was involved. Thank you, Sean, with that. So this is just a public meeting alone. So with that, I'll entertain a motion. Oh, apologize.
I would like to make the motion that we approve PLZV-23-0009 Verado Marketplace Site Plan
Conditions A through.
with conditions A through W.
We have a motion.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item, we have comments from the public. Go ahead and open that up. Anybody from the public wish to speak? No. Go ahead and close. Next item, Deputy Director of Planning.
Thank you, Chair, members of the Commission, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to mention that we are looking at having a possible summer schedule with the Commission, similar to Council. We may have one meeting a month during the summer months. But with that, what we're going to do is look at which days that those fall on and then send out some correspondence to the Commission, and I'll announce it at the next meeting to determine if there's any conflicts or anything like that. But we are intending to have a summer schedule. In the event that we have any particular project that's critical, or there's a critical path that we have to have a meeting, we can always schedule a special commission meeting if we need to. But with that, Chair, that does conclude my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Any comments from the Commission this evening? No comments.
The chamber would like to invite you, we're having 3 candidate forums. Next Monday is at John S. McCain Elementary School. Next Thursday is at Buckeye Elementary School Library, and then the following Thursday is for statewide candidates at the Palo Verde Education Center. So mark your calendars, it's election season.
Thank you. Commissioner Puppy, anything you want to add?
No, thank you.
Thank you. How about you, Commissioner Ragsdale?
Nothing to add, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Vice Chair?
So I don't want to keep us here, but that is the geekest that I've ever seen Sean Banda in his presentation. And we're happy. This is going to set Buckeye. Man, Tennille, thank you. John, thank you. Mr. Engineer, thank you. Thank you to all of those. That's all I got.
Thank you. Well said. Well, with that, with nothing else, I'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting. Quick one tonight. I know.